All right, here we go. And here we are, Geoffrey Long and Chris Gravelle here for 60cards.com and for the cardnexus.com. We're going to. I still stand by this block constructed deck being no bueno, not quite being where it needs to be, but I think just doing testing over and over and over is not going to cut it. So we're going to rock and roll, see what happens in a two-man queue here. We'll do a couple of them, and then we can see what we need to do. It's a little bit slow, but we'll run it. Hey, why don't they have my... You guys are going to have to wait. We can't run with this ghetto background.
Oh, you got to get the play mat, yes.
Yeah, buddy. All right, we'll see if that updates anytime soon. Really? You're not going to update? I should probably be focusing on what I'm doing.
No, this is more important.
All right, so there, we're set. So, personal, close, change it. What a... Oh,
What a beating.
I don't know why it's not doing that. All right, so he's probably playing control from what I've seen. So we are going to do nothing for a couple minutes while we get land out. And then, oh man, I should follow it up with a steam vents, but I won't.
It's a little mirror match.
Most of them are going blue, white, green that I've seen. And what I'm liking about this build is it takes advantage of our spells by using Gutter Snipe. And so we get to get a couple Gutter Snipes out and just pew, pew, pew. So, but he's doing the red one, so maybe he's been watching mine and he's stealing my stuff. Let's see. I think I'm going to just keep on playing this stuff without paying life. I'm not too worried about the Electromancer yet. And if he tries to tap out to do something, I can syncopate it right now for one. I mean, I imagine he's got a steam vents. Nothing? All right, let's just keep on throwing lands down.
All right.
Pass go. Is it Guildgate? Sounds good. Now, he's not holding any... he's not playing anything. I don't think I want to risk a Gutter Snipe yet. And I don't think I want... I think I want to find out what he's doing first. He's close to just exiled Jace all around. Not a big fan of Jace, as... but I love him whenever he comes to me.
That Jace?
Yeah, so I do not think I'm going to throw him out there just yet. I think I would rather have him try to play it or get him whenever he's untapped out and be able to drop it. So we'll see what happens. Oh, what are you going to do?
Maybe.
What you got? Sphinx's Revelation. No card advantage for you, sir.
0 cards is how many you will draw.
Yep. Nope. Sorry, buddy. Now, if he plays a Jace, I can just kill the Jace with my Jace or do something else. But if he's digging that early for one card, he's obviously in trouble right now. He doesn't have what he needs. Uh-oh, here comes something. What 5-drop are you playing? Ooh, does he have something to... I wonder if he's playing Cancel? Syncopate? I don't know what... Oh, yep, tap out. There we go. It's not a Jace. All right, you can have that one. For 2.
That was weird.
That seems like a great use of your resources.
Double Sphinx's Revelation to draw out that syncopate, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so. Let's see. We will go ahead and tap down the Guildgate. All right. You have a tough choice here, sir. It's either damage or damage. Really? I'll take those.
Does he know how this game works?
Hello, sir. Welcome to Magic. Generally giving me a Gutter Snipe and Annihilating Fire. I mean, he's like, all right, dude. 1, 2, 3.
Take that all day long.
Yeah. So he's at a point right now to where you get detention for your Chase, really? It's only for spells. That's okay. I got 2 cards out of it. I mean,
that's pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, you gave me like really big hookups, sir, and I appreciate it.
That's a beating.
We're about to burn this mother out. All right. I'm not going to do anything yet. I think I'm still safe just to kind of chill. And then end of turn, I can Annihilating Fire him for 5. Or I could just draw 2 and discard 2 and hit him for 2 out of it. Sure. That seems fine.
Are you playing any key runes?
No. Like, I get so flooded with land, I can't see a reason to do it.
They don't seem very good in this.
No, I'm going to go ahead and draw 2 and discard 2. And I'll just go ahead and give you 2 damage on top of it. For playing that Sphinx's Revelation for 2. That's what you get, sucker. Oh my good lord.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man.
Let's see.
I only need 1 Electromancer. I don't think I need that extra land.
It's 15 damage with 1 Gutter Snipe and 3 Annihilating Fires.
Yeah. So we can get this out. He could activate that, and then I could kill it and do 2 to him? Sure. Let's do that. Nope. Alright. So, I could get out. No, I'm not going to do anything else right now. Because if he has a blowout spell, if he's got board wipe, Supreme Verdict, then I mean I'm still sitting at 9 damage in hand. But there it is. So here you go. Just for doing that, I have a present, sir.
Get 1. 5 to the dome.
Yep. And what's really going to excite you is I even showed you that wasn't the normal Gutter Snipe. You gave me a regular one. Oh. Cancel? I so want to Annihilating Fire him just for doing that, but I guess I won't. Alright. Keep on playing it safe for now. I'll Sphinx's Revelation next time he taps out. I can do it for 1, 2, 3, 4. That seems pretty good. Chase? Yeah, go ahead and do the -2 on him. That seems good. Yep, you get him once, sir. And I bet I do better with mixing up your lands. Man, what a difference.
His not good as yours.
No, his did not go off very well. So he took the island and the plains. That other one was an island and a plains together. Do you have another Jace in hand? Is that what you're going to do?
Surely not.
It would have been smarter for me to wait for end of turn to do it, but, you know. Why would I do that?
Yeah.
Keep on tapping out, man. Yeah, hit me for 2. And then I'm just going to Revelation for it all on my turn. While I know it goes through. You can have a turn of doing stuff to me if you want. So I'd be able to do it for 4. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
I'll do it for 5.
Or that.
I don't see a reason why I shouldn't go ahead and just do this now. Why you can't counter.
Fill your hand up with...
Yep, this is how you do a Sphinx's Revelation, sir. Alright, that looks good. Alright, you go ahead and cycle. I bet I can answer whatever you play at this point. I think I have an answer for everything he could play.
Looks pretty good.
Yeah, I think it's pretty solid. I have an answer for that. Alright. So he'll be able to hit me once with it. So the question here, let's see, 3. Then I do that, that's 5 to his head. And then I Supreme Verdict, so that's 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So not as good. But I could play this, Annihilating Fire, and do this, so it'd be a total 7 damage to him.
Mm-hmm.
Get to draw a card. but then he's going to be able to just blast me next turn. So I think a detention sphere this. 1, 2, 3, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could have 6 mana open. Yeah, I'll try detention sphering. I don't want him to get that much card advantage. We actually want to keep red open, I think, here. No, we don't. We need white, white, blue, blue, just in case. So we'll go ahead and do it that way. It'd be nice to detention sphere both of these, but I think that's red.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, I could Supreme Verdict and get rid of that. Maybe I do that, and that completely cuts out. I detention sphere these, and then I just Supreme Verdict. I know it's a blast to Supreme Verdict for one creature, but I still have a bunch of action to go after that. That's what I'm going to do.
It's also a good plan.
Yeah. In a control deck like this, like Supreme Verdict for what you got. Oh, you're going to shoot me. Draw some cards. I guess it would have been smarter to Supreme Verdict first. I mean, the results would have been the same, I'm sure.
Yeah, I might have gone ahead and
Yeah, but I think we would have done the same
anyway.
thing. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably the best play there. Yep, hit me for 3. Draw 3 cards. And then next turn, play a creature. I can eat it with Serenity. Seemed like pretty good for him. And then I will drop that. And then next turn, if he doesn't play a creature, I can Gutter Snipe. And then I Annihilating Fire, that does 5. And then I can draw a card off of this, which does another 2, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I'll let you look for land again. Ooh, this time.
That's a little better.
Well, at least we know he has a cancel. I would imagine he takes Supreme Verdict and Mountain. Yep. Sweet.
Yeah.
So he may still have another cancel in hand at this point. We're about to find out. Alright. So 1, 2, 3. You know, I could Angel of Serenity here, which then would give me back 2 Gutter Snipes and a Goblin Electromancer, but then I have no real board clearing stuff for him. So I think I go this way. I think I do the Gutter Snipe and then draw with Azorius Charm and Annihilating Fire. Yeah.
I think that sounds
Because I can do that on his turn
like a
and
good
not worry about
play.
it. Yep. That's probably the best way to go. And that does 7 to him, which, if I draw a spell, puts him at lethal next turn, basically. Okay. I didn't expect him to Supreme Verdict for 1 Gutter Snipe. It's a lot of damage, sir. I'm tempted actually to go ahead and hit Jace with it, so if I draw Jace with the Annihilating Fire, if I draw Jace, I can play it without losing it.
That would.
And that still puts us in pretty good control.
Yeah, because.
Oh, Syncopate the Annihilating Fire. Okay.
Well,
You may pay 2. I cannot pay 2. That's fair. That's fine, sir.
it's good to get that out of his hand.
Yep. I bet I put out a threat you're going to have to kill, unless you got even more counters. Really? Alright. Well, this is our only option right now. At most, he can syncopate 4-3, so And I can put all my gutter snipes back in hand. Well, back under her. So cancel. For real. He's got to have a cancel at this point. Yep.
Yep.
That's fine. So I get so flooded with this deck.
How many lands are you running?
24. You get a Jace or a Charm, sir. He took Jace. Alright. Just another dragon. Yeah. Here's hoping I can draw something. That's a something.
Seldom say no to a detention sphere.
Yeah. So he'll need to do 1, 2, 3, 4. So he can hit me twice with it. Fill his hand back up again. Excuse me. I mean, he's getting card advantage. Actually, we're exactly the same. Well, he's 1 ahead, 2 ahead, 1 ahead. So, I don't think it's the worst thing in the world. And we're at 17-7. And we've taken care of 2 Nib Mizzets. I only run 1 in this deck. I run 1 Nib and 1 Angel. So, but it looks like we're both kind of just waiting for something to happen.
Doesn't look like he's running any of the gutter snipes.
Nope.
But I don't.
I think in here, I'm just going to hold the Azorius Charm for a minute. So now he'll -2, get some cards.
Yeah, because he's got that other Jason hand.
Yep. Good lord. You want another Jace? Nope. Revelation. Keyrune, or you can Revelation for $1 million.
Revelation for all
Nope,
the cards.
just Jace. And let's see what else you get. He took the Charm. That's a surprise. Alright, I need to draw something here.
Well,
that's probably the play right there, is to draw 2 and discard 2. Try to get something to handle Jace. Oh, that does something. So get rid of this and this. And then I can actually bounce that and then Jace and draw some cards. I don't know if that's the right play.
let's see. Can you?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I cannot do both. I think I'll just end a turn it. Oh, I get my Jace back too. My other Jace back. And we can have a Jace war. Yeah, that's probably the way to go. Is just to return all his stuff during his turn. Yep, pump it up. That works. So you can hit me for 2. Could do this now. No, end of turn's the right way to do it. I can take 2. And then I can do Cyclonic Rift after he does his giant Sphinx's Revelation. Really? You're playing
Or
that card?
that.
That's a weird card to play. And now let's make you discard some stuff. Unless you have another counter spell. They need to add more time to Magic Online now because of how long it takes to tap all these dual lands. Do I get a card to resolve? This guy's playing like straight control, like tons of cancels and syncopates and stuff.
Yeah.
Just follow the gavel. If you follow the gavel, syncopate for 4. Oh, so dirty. Okay. So be it. Really?
Blowout.
It's bad. I could kill his Jace, but then he just plays another Jace next turn. And then he gets to Revelation for a lot. Nah. I don't need to kill that Jace. He can get 2 more cards. Might be in trouble. A problem with card advantage, man, but I haven't played one that's playing 8 counters yet. It's a lot of counters.
Are you just running some syncopates?
Yeah, like 2 syncopates and then the Izzet Charms, and they're not even really there for counters.
Yeah.
So, yep, my detention spheres are detained.
That's kind of a weird card to run.
Yeah. Because it's not good against aggro because it's too slow. Man, really? I'm just getting beat down now. I need some cards. I like Izzet Charm. I'm just not sure. Yep, here comes the big. This is the game ender right here. For like 40.
Yeah.
That was for 7. Yeah, it's pretty good. I bet he wins.
Turns out drawing 7 cards and gaining 7 life is pretty good.
That was pretty sweet. I think I'm only playing 1 Sphinx's Revelation right now, which is part of the whole what we're doing with the thing. I'm going to pick up another one soon.
Right.
I need at least... I'm actually thinking 3 is probably not bad. So I have 2 Chemisters and I have 3 more Supreme Verdicts in here, both of which would be fine. Alright, start discarding, man. I'm sure he's got more counters in his hand at this point. I don't think he jaced. Oh, really? I'm just going to kill his Jace just for the giggles of it. And now he wins. Man, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15. Drew 15 in my land. Yeah. He just got a full grip. Turns out more Sphinx's Revelations is better than not as many. Alright. Well.
Oh,
there was some work coming. Alright, so sideboard. My sideboard, by the way, is just to fill out a sideboard. There's a few things in here that are...
15 islands.
Yep. Let's see. So, I think... I'm going to get rid of the Electromancers and put in Inaction Injunctions. Let's see. Maybe get rid of... Actually, maybe I'll drop... What sucks is that Niv Mizzet... You know what? Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll keep... I'd rather be able to call Niv Mizzet with a Pithing Needle. So I'll get rid of 3 Inaction Injunctions. Actually, I don't think an action injunction is going to help against him at all. Maybe I'll try Thought Flare. I've not used Thought Flare yet. And then 2 Pithing Needles. Still sitting on 2 Syncopates. Mesium Mortars isn't going to do anything against him. It's only target creature. Street Spasm is only target creature. Sure. I'll try that. It's, hey, look at that. There we go. Alright. So yeah, I'll play first. This seems
60 cards, sponsored by the Card Nexus.
This seems
Check
sweet
'em out.
that I have no white stuff. But, you know what? I'm going to play it. I'm going to do it. I think worse things have happened. Granted, the Gutter Snipe's not going to do anything for me unless I draw some planes, but I just wanted to play against a serious deck so I could see what this deck needs to do. And I'm really thinking with going with the Gutter Snipe thing, it may actually be a good idea to play a lot more counters than what I am.
That seems to be kind of what he's doing, is just...
Yeah, I didn't know exactly what to put into the deck. Really? So, I mean, I really have not tuned this at all since I built it. So, it seemed like I didn't want to go too counter heavy, but I think I did.
I really like the Gutter Snipe thing. I mean...
Yeah, I do too, and I think the Gutter Snipes would actually make a lot more sense in here, because then I can do... all the counters will be fine. Yep, that's good. Okay. We're just going to go ahead and do that. I hate to drop a land. But I guess I probably should. I'm going to drop a land and
Land and Charm.
Charm. And then I'll do this, naming. I should hold that until Niv-Mizzet, but I can get it out without it being countered. So, oops, I forgot. You can't capitalize. Really? Niv. The Draco Genius. Alright, well, hopefully I draw a non-come into play tap land so I can get the Chemistry out and
Well,
see if
it's
it'll
a pretty
live.
good card. It's probably the dumbest name for a card.
Oh, I hate Draco Genius. I think it's such a dumb name. See, like, it would have been a good idea. Let's see.
So
Dispel.
he's running Dispels as well.
Yep. Jeez, man. Alright. So we'll do that. You want a Detention Sphere? You got it. Alright. Chemistry will get Detention Sphere if I play it. So I am not going to do anything this turn, obviously. It's terrible. Yep. Probably should not have kept this hand. I have a ton of white sources. Excuse me. Key rune it is. Alright. Land? Land, please?
Ugh.
That's unfortunate. Okay. Well, once I draw planes, I can get rolling.
There's plenty of time.
Yep. This probably would have been a good card to put in. No, that's not happening. Oops, I can't play that. So he's got 2 mana untapped.
You can get him for 3.
Yep. He's playing almost the same deck as me. I'm just doing the Gutter Snipe thing instead of the Key Rune thing. Oh, that's right. I gave him a Dispel, didn't I? Why'd I think he took something else? Really?
Oops.
Man, that's just going to get murdered if I play it right now. This is bad. Well, he's got card advantage all day. I cannot believe last game all I drew was land. This game all I draw is not land. Yep. Get at me, brother. Draw some cards, discard some cards, draw some more cards. And my chemister cannot beat his chemister. Alright, so I think I gotta sphere his chemister here. I'm sure it just gets canceled.
That's the worry. How many counters is he holding?
I'd much rather have this stuff work. I mean, I would like hitting Jace with the tension sphere is smarter. Let me go ahead and try that. Just get a counter out of his hand. Yeah, I think that what I'm going to do with this now is I'm going to put in basically just a ton of counters and bunch of counters and then the gutter snipes. I think that's probably the way to go with this because those counters all will do damage and I can protect the gutter snipes all day. Okay. I'm sure.
What would you cut out?
Probably the chemister and I don't know. I'll have to play with it. There's plenty of stuff I can move around. So he's attacking.
I mean, how good has Azorius Charm been for you?
It's actually been really good whenever I have mana, because like right now, this would just be back at the top of his deck if I had more white. So he's got plenty of mana up. But Jace is my best bet right now, so this is probably a bad play.
Probably going to get countered.
Yep. Yep.
Yep.
Oh. Yeah. Yep. Sure thing, man. That's what happens whenever you get flooded once and shorted the next time. So, this deck is close to being where it needs to be. It's just not there yet. Then if
I do like the gutter snipe thing. I mean,
yeah, I think
that's.
I think it'll do the trick.
A good plan.
I'm really not drawing well against him for some reason. Because normally, you know, my deck is a bunch of removal, and I'm just not getting it. So, okay. So I guess that's the way to go against him right now. That at least kind of gets me some time. Can't do that. Do not. I keep on forgetting it's too white, not too blue. So, I guess I let him try to attack an Azorius Charm. I'd much rather draw off this, but...
Sphinx's Revelation for 2?
Maybe. He's about to do it for a lot more than 2. Yeah, that sucks. Well, I can just kill his guy now. So I'll just do that. And then I can Azorius Charm if I want. Draw a card. Or put this back on top of his deck. But, I mean, this is a big time losing battle. Something doesn't change. He's even more controlling than I am. Mine's a little bit more aggressive, but this dude has non-stop counters. And being mana screwed like this is not good for my chances. I could Azorius Charm that, but I think I'm just going to try to draw with it. I need cards more than anything else. I mean, he's at like a 14 card advantage right now. And he threw away Supreme Verdict.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
He's got 10 cards in his hand.
Yeah. Ooh, let me draw. And it's not a white source again. Another Supreme Verdict.
I'm surprised you didn't counter your charm.
Yeah, me too. And Attention Sphere. Wow. Oh, that would hurt to play it. I think I could do this. And then I think let me go ahead and get the Chemistry out. If I can. I imagine I cannot.
Run it out there and let's see.
Yep. Nope. Goodness. That was dumb.
Like
I should have done the hollowed fountain. I don't know why I did it that way. Yep. That's damage to me. So I'm sure he's just sitting on a grip of counter spells, so I can't do anything.
He probably sided in
The dispels.
If he sided in 4 dispels.
Yeah. Like Sphinx's Revelation seems like it would be good, but I know it won't happen unless... No, he's still sitting on plenty of land. Man, that's so unfortunate. No, we won't pay for it. So I could do it for 3. I'll just wait for him to activate both of these and attack, and that's me my best bet. Yep. Yep. We'll see if I can land a Sphinx's Revelation.
Good luck.
Yep. I'm sure I will not. Oh, I should have done a response to that. Not that it matters. Dispel.
No good.
Yep. Is a charm.
Yeah, the counter package is pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty solid. If that lands, I would have at least a turn. Maybe. Because now I can Annihilating Fire whatever he attacks with. And chump if he attacks with both, and chump the other one. I'm sure it's just more Supreme Verdicts in his hand. I imagine he has 2 Nib Mizzets. I don't know why he wouldn't play Nib Mizzet, though. Yes, sir. Counterspell. Yep. So this deck needs more counterspells. So what would I do here? Oh, not collection, deck editor. So, alright, so I'm just going to keep that video. I'm not going to do any more tournaments just yet. And then we'll put this up and talk it out on Monday whenever I post this one. So blue, red, white, block. And then I load American Control. We'll do it by pictures so it's easier to see. By converted mana cost. So really, let's see. I think all the inaction injunctions go back. Let's see. Turn those to the card pool. I think that could probably go back. That can probably go back. That can probably go back. So I think that this is probably a better sideboard card. And I think that the Rifts are probably better sideboard. Well, this is any permanent, though. So I think that's actually good main board. Syncopates. Maybe the Electromancers are sideboard. And I just go by Because those will speed me up. And then I just go by counters.
Yeah, because in that matchup, the Electromancers were just kind of dead cards, really.
Yeah. So I add 4 to the deck. And then I can add 2 more Syncopates. And then... So really my win con. So maybe I should remove... I think I can actually get around playing many creatures at all. And I actually think the key runes are pretty smart now that I'm seeing them used. I haven't played around with them too much. Do I have...
Yeah, those
those are all
Is it key runes seem to do some pretty good work in that one.
Yeah, so maybe I do 2 Azorius, 2 is it? Actually, I'll do 3. I actually just need to draft a little bit more. Oh, wait. Duh. Azorius key rune. And then... So that's...
You could put some
3.
if you wanted dispels in your sideboard like he was running.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea, too. Put 3 dispels on the side. Actually, you know what? I'm tempted to drop out 2 Syncopates and put in 1 dispel. And then I'll drop... I don't think I'm ever really going to play Nib Mizzet. And then... So I need to cut 2 cards. I'm not sure I'm a huge fan of the Izzet key rune. Because it's not flying.
Does do the card advantage thing, though, if you can pretty much just keep your opponent's board cleared.
Yeah.
Filters through your deck pretty well.
I'm just wondering if I drop the 2 key runes... the 2 Izzet, and I keep the 4 Azorius. I'll pick up another Sphinx's Revelation or 2. And then this gives me 4 total creatures, plus 3 key runes, and then a ton of protection for my creatures. I could actually probably drop the Annihilating Fires.
Biggest question is, if you do lose your Gutter Snipes,
how do I win?
How do you win?
I don't. But it's got to be Azorius key runes. I think what I need to do is get 2 Angel of Serenities in here. So let's see. So take out this. Take out this. Let's put in Angel of Serenity and drop in Annihilating Fire over here. And then... So that's 4, 5, 6, 7 hard counters, and then, well, that's 6 hard counters, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 softer counters. This might work out.
I think there's...
You know what? I almost think... Some Psychic Spirals could be the alternate win condition. Because, like, against him... Probably not. It's probably a bad idea.
A back at mill plan?
Yeah, like, it would be a sideboard card.
Gosh, I almost think you want to play set of Syncopates, though, somehow.
Yeah, kind of.
I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe we try it like that. Because I have a lot of card draw. And I can play pretty carefully to keep things going like I need. So, all right. Well, we'll save this as the current. Let's talk it out and get ideas from the community build. So here's. I know it still needs a lot of work. So. But this is kind of what we're looking at. I I would like to get one more Angel of Serenity and Sphinx's Revelation, cut something else, and I think that may be the way that we go. So I think this is kind of the rough idea of what we're going to be running with. The Chemisters may, because the Chemisters don't really attack. Let's look at what creatures could do work. I don't really do damage to make that make sense. I was half tempted to do this, because Hypersonic Dragons can just come out of nowhere, get 4 damage in there, plus it turns my Supreme Verdicts into instants, but that's all I'm playing. That's a sorcery.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if he's necessarily really worth it. I don't think he's worth it.
You need some wee Dragonauts.
Yeah, let's see. Let's look at what I don't control. I don't know, maybe a couple Ashes Ailets would be... I don't know. So this isn't really an aggro deck so much. And this is very controlling.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that there's really effective creatures in this particular that would do work for us.
Doesn't really.
I mean, I guess Niv Mizzet is probably the... I mean,
Makes
the other
no
option
sense.
would be to go this way.
Now that's an interesting thought.
The problem is they're going to be hard to keep alive against aggro. They would probably be a sideboard to go against control matchups. And then I would just put in all my counters and these guys in the control matchup. All right, so we'll go ahead and end this here. We'll discuss that and kind of see what the community thinks about it, and we'll just kind of drop it from that and see what happens.
Yeah.
So, all right, guys, thanks for watching. I know this was a beatdown on my face, but this is what we got to do to figure out what to do with the deck. I think the shell itself is in pretty good shape. It just needs some work to get it tightened up. So, and I think we're almost to the point to where we can just jump into standard by just buying some Tamios and a few other cheap cards, selling off some of the other collection. So we may look at doing that. But I do want to continue Block Constructed and figure out this part of the format, because once Gate Crash hits, it's going to be, I think Block Constructed is going to be bonkers. So
It'll be crazy.
It'll be silly. So, all right. So this is Gravelle and Geoffrey Long signing off. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you with the next one.
60 cards.